My dear child, you may sometimes feel disconnected from your true self, as though the noise of the world or the opinions of others are drowning out the voice of your heart. In these moments, I encourage you to pause and take a deep breath. Close your eyes and connect with your inner wisdom. The answers you seek are already within you. You do not need to look outside of yourself for validation or direction. When you listen to your heart and trust your intuition, you will always find the way forward. You have everything you need within you to navigate this life with grace and purpose. The wisdom you seek is not somewhere else. It is right here, in the depths of your being. Trust in yourself, trust in your heart, and know that you are always supported by the divine. The love that surrounds you is always guiding you, helping you find your way back to your true self. My dear child, I want to leave you with this. You are worthy of all the love, joy, and peace that life has to offer. You are enough, just as you are. You are not defined by your mistakes, your fears, or your struggles. You are defined by your heart, your love, and your light. You are a divine being, and your life is a sacred journey. Every step you take is important, and every moment is an opportunity to become more aligned with your truth. No matter what happens, remember that you are always loved, always supported, and always guided. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are always moving toward your highest good. Trust the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the divine timing of your life. You are enough, always. My dear child, you are more powerful than you realize. The strength within you is not measured by what the world sees, but by the silent battles you have fought and won. Every tear you have shed, every hardship you have endured, has not been in vain. They have forged you into something unbreakable. Angel says, you do not need permission to be yourself. You do not need to fit into expectations that were never meant for you. Stand in your truth. Be unapologetically who you are. The world will try to make you doubt your worth. It will whisper that you are not enough, that you must be more, do more, achieve more. Do not listen. Your worth is not something that can be measured, for it is infinite. You are enough from the moment you took your first breath. Angel says, do not fear change. Growth is never comfortable, but it is necessary. You are not meant to stay the same. You are meant to evolve, to rise, to become. There will be days when the weight of the world feels too heavy. Days when you question your path, your purpose, your very existence. Stop measuring your progress against the pace of others. You are not behind. You are not too late. Everything is unfolding in its perfect time, and what is meant for you will never pass you by. The sun does not rush to rise, yet it always finds its place in the sky. You too will shine when it is your time. Let go of the weight you are carrying. The past is a story that no longer needs to define you. You are not your mistakes. You are not your regrets. You are not the moments when you felt like you failed. You are the love you give, the lessons you have learned, the strength you have gained. The past has shaped you, but it does not own you. You are free to step forward without its chains. Forgive yourself for the things you did not know, for the choices you made when you were just trying to survive, for being hard on yourself in moments when you needed kindness the most. You deserve your own grace. You deserve your own understanding. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to grow beyond the expectations others have placed upon you. You do not have to remain the person they remember. You are evolving, learning, becoming something new. Do not be afraid to let go of the versions of yourself that no longer fit. Growth is not betrayal. It is your birthright. Do not fear the unknown. Life's most beautiful moments often arrive when we least expect them. The things that are meant for you will not require you to chase, to beg, to force. What is truly yours will come with ease, with alignment, with a quiet certainty that speaks louder than fear. Love will find you. Even if you have been hurt before, even if your heart has been shattered, the path you are walking is uniquely yours. and it will unfold in its own time. Do not compare yourself to others. Each person's journey is different, and the pace of your progress is not something that can be measured by anyone other than you. Trust in the timing of your life. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment. Every step, no matter how small, is leading you closer to your highest good. Keep walking with faith, and trust that the path will become clear when the time is right. You do not need to rush. You are moving at the perfect pace for you. My dear child, I understand that sometimes life feels overwhelming, that the weight of the world seems too heavy to carry. In these moments, I want to remind you of the power that resides within you. You are a divine being, capable of overcoming any obstacle that stands in your way. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the love within you to navigate whatever challenges come your way. When life feels overwhelming, take a deep breath and remember that you are never alone. The divine is always with you, offering you guidance and support. Lean into that love, and trust that you are being held through every trial. You do not have to face everything on your own. The love that surrounds you is more powerful than any obstacle, and it will guide you through to the other side. Trust in your ability to rise above every challenge and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. The world may tell you how you should live, what you should do, and who you should be, but I encourage you to listen to your own heart. Your heart knows the truth of who you are and what you are meant to do in this world. Trust it. Follow your own unique path, even if it does not fit into the mold that others have created. You are here to be authentic, to express your truth, and to live in alignment with your soul's purpose. Do not be afraid to stand out, to be different, or to walk a path that is your own. The world needs your uniqueness, and the more you embrace who you truly are, the more you will attract the experiences, people, and opportunities that are meant for you. My dear child, you are constantly evolving, constantly becoming the person you are meant to be. You may not always see the progress you are making, but every step you take is leading you toward your highest self. There is no need to rush the process. Life is not about rushing to some end goal, but about enjoying the journey and embracing the lessons that come with each experience. As you continue to grow, remember to be patient with yourself. The process of transformation takes time, and you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Trust that every challenge you face, every decision you make, and every experience you have is leading you to become the fullest expression of yourself. You are always evolving, always moving toward the person you are meant to be. And that person is already perfect, just as you are. My dear child, I want to leave you with this. You are enough. You are worthy of love, peace, and all the good things life has to offer. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone. Even when you cannot see the way ahead, know that the divine is always supporting you, always leading you toward the right path. Do not be afraid of uncertainty. It is in the unknown that you discover your true strength. When you cannot see the next step, trust that you are being led toward growth. The steps may not always be clear, but every step you take is part of a much bigger picture. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment, and every experience, every challenge, is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Trust that you are being guided toward your highest good, even when it feels like you are walking in the dark. My dear child, I know that you sometimes question your worth, especially when you face challenges or setbacks. You may feel that you are not enough, that you are not capable of reaching your goals, or that you are not worthy of love and happiness. But I want you to remember, with every fiber of your being, that you are enough. Your worth is not dependent on your achievements, your successes, or the opinions of others. Your worth is inherent. It is in your very being. You are worthy of love, happiness, and success simply because you exist. Do not let the voices of doubt and fear convince you otherwise. Those voices are not the truth. The truth is that you are loved unconditionally, and that love does not depend on anything you do or don't do. You are already whole, already perfect in your imperfection, and there is nothing you need to prove to anyone. You are worthy, always. My dear child, I also want you to understand that you are not meant to carry the weight of the world on your own. Life can sometimes feel overwhelming, and it is easy to feel that you have to solve every problem, fix every situation, and make everything right. But that is not your burden to bear. You are not alone, and you do not have to do everything by yourself. The divine is always by your side, offering you support, love, and guidance. You are part of a larger, interconnected web of existence, and you are always supported by the love and care of those around you, both seen and unseen. When the weight of the world feels too heavy, reach out for help. There is no shame in asking for support and leaning on others when you need to. Just as you are there for others in times of need, others are here for you. You are part of a greater whole, and it is in the sharing of burdens that you find strength. You are not alone in this journey, and together we lift each other up. My dear child, you may sometimes feel that you are not making progress, that your dreams are too far away, or that the things you want are out of reach. But I ask you to remember that progress is not always measured in big, visible steps. Sometimes, the greatest progress is made in the quiet moments, in the small shifts within your heart and mind. It is easy to become discouraged when you cannot see the results of your efforts right away, but trust that every small step you take is bringing you closer to your goals. The universe does not always work on our timeline, but its timing is always perfect. Trust that what is meant for you will come, and that you are always moving in the right direction, even when it doesn't feel like it. The seeds you plant today will blossom in time, and even if you do not see them growing now, trust that they are taking root beneath the surface. Keep moving forward, step by step, and trust in the divine timing of your life. The universe works in mysterious ways, and the path ahead is often revealed one step at a time. You do not need to have the whole journey mapped out. All you need to do is take the next step, and trust that you will be guided. Your intuition, your inner wisdom, will always show you the way. My dear child, I know that sometimes life can feel like it's moving too fast, and you may feel like you are struggling to keep up. The world's constant pace can make it difficult to find stillness, to catch your breath, and to reconnect with your inner peace. But I want to remind you that you are not here to live life at the speed of the world. You are here to live life at your own pace, in a way that feels aligned with your heart and your soul. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to take breaks. You do not need to be constantly doing or constantly achieving in order to be worthy or successful. Life is not about accumulating accomplishments or ticking off boxes. It is about experiencing each moment, being present, and honoring the journey you are on. Take time for yourself, for rest, for relaxation, and for reflection. You will find that when you allow yourself the space to pause and reconnect, you will move forward with greater clarity, energy, and purpose. My dear child, sometimes you may feel overwhelmed by the expectations placed upon you. The pressure to do more, to be more, to prove yourself can feel heavy. But I want to remind you that you do not need to live up to anyone else's expectations. You do not need to seek approval from others or measure your worth based on their standards. You are here to live your truth, to honor your soul's calling, and to walk the path that is uniquely yours. Trust in yourself, trust in your inner guidance, and trust that the way will become clearer as you continue moving forward, step by step. My dear child, it's easy to become discouraged when things don't go as planned, when the future seems uncertain, or when the dreams you hold in your heart feel out of reach. But I want you to remember that nothing in life comes easily. Every dream, every goal, requires persistence, patience, and faith. When you face setbacks, it's important to remember that they are not signs of failure but invitations to keep going, to keep learning, and to keep growing. The path to your dreams may not always be clear, and it may not always be easy, but it is your path, and it is leading you toward your highest good. Each step you take, even when it feels small or insignificant, is progress. You are always moving forward, even when the road ahead is uncertain. And in those moments when you feel like giving up, I encourage you to hold on just a little longer. The breakthrough you seek could be just around the corner. Do not let fear or doubt stop you from moving forward. You have everything within you to overcome the obstacles in your way. My dear child, there will be times when you feel as though you are not enough, that you are not doing enough or being enough. The world can often place impossible standards upon us, making us feel inadequate or unworthy of the love and success we desire. But I want you to know this truth: you are more than enough, just as you are. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone, and you do not need to live up to the expectations of others. Your worth is not defined by your achievements, your appearance, or your ability to meet the world's demands. Healing is not a destination. There is no timeline for your becoming. Trust that you are unfolding exactly as you should. When the road feels long, when your spirit feels weary, remember, you do not walk alone. Even when you cannot see the hands that hold you, even when you cannot hear the voice that calls you forward, you are guided. You are loved. Angel says, forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Release the weight of resentment. It does not serve you. To forget is to set yourself free. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not too much or too little. You are exactly as you are meant to be, and you are needed in ways you cannot yet understand. Your light matters. Angel says, do not wait for permission to live. The time is now. The life you seek is not in some distant future. It is here, in this breath, in this moment. Open your heart and step into it. Rise, my dear child. Rise in love, in courage, in truth. You are not here to remain in the shadows. You are born to shine. And no matter what comes, I am with you. Always. My dear child, there will be moments in life when you feel as though you have lost your way, when the road ahead seems dim, and the weight of your heart is heavy. It is in these times that I ask you to trust in your inner strength, to trust in the quiet, unwavering truth that resides within you. No matter the storms that rage around you, you carry within you a peace that cannot be shaken. You are capable of facing any challenge that comes your way, for you are made of the same essence that creates worlds, and that essence is infinite. Even when you do not see it, you are growing, you are evolving, and each experience is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. Trust in your own process, and know that every step you take is leading you toward the life you are meant to live. My dear child, I know there are times when you feel unsure of yourself, when you wonder if you are making the right choices or taking the right path. In these moments, it is important to remember that uncertainty is a natural part of life. It is through uncertainty that you find clarity. The answers you seek are not always immediately available, and that is okay. Trust that, in time, everything will be revealed to you. When you feel uncertain, turn inward. The wisdom you need is already within you. You have the answers, and all you need to do is listen to your heart, trust your intuition, and let your inner wisdom guide you. You do not need to have everything figured out right away. Allow yourself the space and time to grow, to learn, and to evolve. Trust the process of life, and know that, with each step, you are getting closer to the truth of who you are. My dear child, you are more capable than you realize. There may be times when you feel overwhelmed by the challenges before you, when you wonder how you will ever manage to move forward. But I want to remind you that you have the strength to face whatever comes your way. You have faced challenges before, and you will face many more in your life, but with each challenge, you grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to breathe and remember how much you have already overcome. Look back on the challenges you faced and the strength you've shown. You have already proven to yourself that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. So trust in yourself and trust that you will rise to meet whatever comes next. You are strong, and you are more than capable of handling whatever life throws your way. My dear child, there will be times when you feel like giving up, when the weight of the world seems too much to bear, and when you wonder if it's even worth continuing. In those moments, I want you to remember that you are never alone. Even when you feel as though everything is falling apart, there is always a way forward. The divine love that surrounds you will never leave you, and it will always help guide you through the darkness. Do not give up on yourself. Even when it feels like you are at your lowest, you are still moving forward. Trust that, even in the darkest moments, there is always light ahead. Take one small step at a time, and you will find your way back to the peace and love that is your true nature. Every setback is an opportunity to rise higher, to learn, and to grow. Keep moving forward, my dear child, and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when it feels uncertain. When you remember that you are already whole, you will find that the world around you will begin to reflect that truth. For you are a divine being, and the world is waiting for you to shine. Do not hide your light, for it is a beacon to those who are lost in the dark. Share your love, your wisdom, and your kindness with the world, for this is how you fulfill your purpose. This is how you align with the divine. And so, my dear child, walk forward with courage, with love, and with the knowledge that you are never alone. You are divinely guided, eternally loved, and forever part of the vast, beautiful, and sacred whole that is creation. Trust in yourself, trust in the journey, and know that all is as it should be. My dear child, do you hear the whisper in the silence? It is the voice of eternity calling you home. Not to a distant place, not to something beyond reach, but to the center of your being, where I dwell within you. You are never alone, though at times you may feel lost. The light within you cannot be extinguished, no matter how dark the world may seem. Close your eyes, breathe, and remember, I am here. I have always been here. Angel says, let the burdens fall from your shoulders. The weight you carry was never meant to be yours alone. Release the regrets, the fears, the doubts that cloud your vision. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are a living spark of the eternal, and nothing can take that away from you. Look at the sky and see how vast it is, yet even the smallest star has its place. So too do you belong, perfectly and without question. The universe does not measure worth by what is seen. It is determined by the love you carry within you, and by the goodness you bring into the world. You are more than enough, and you always have been. My dear child, it is important that you remember to be gentle with yourself, especially in times of difficulty. When things do not go as planned, when you face setbacks or challenges, be kind to yourself. Do not judge yourself too harshly for the things that do not go right. You are learning, you are growing, and you are doing the best you can with what you have. There is no need to be perfect. The beauty of life lies in the imperfection, in the lessons that come from the struggles, and the growth that comes from overcoming them. Know that you are doing enough. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and your journey is unfolding perfectly, even if it does not always feel that way. Have patience with yourself, and trust that everything you need will come to you in time. The path is not always easy, but it is always leading you toward greater wisdom, greater strength, and greater love. My dear child, I ask that you always hold on to hope, even in your darkest moments. Hope is the light that will guide you through times of uncertainty and fear. When the world seems bleak, when it feels as though there is no way forward, hold on to hope. Hope is a reminder that all things are possible, that no matter the challenges, there is always a way through. And even when you cannot see the way, trust that it is there, waiting for you to find it. Hope is not just about expecting things to get better. It is about knowing that, no matter what happens, you will be okay. You have the strength to endure, to overcome, and to find peace, no matter the circumstances. Trust in the power of hope, and know that it will always light your way, Even when the path ahead seems dark, you are not behind. You are not late. You are moving at the pace that is right for you. Do not let the noise of the world make you feel like you should be somewhere else. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, in its own time, in its own way. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to pause. You are not a machine, and your worth is not measured by your productivity. Even in stillness, you are enough. Even when you are simply breathing, you are enough. Do not be afraid to feel. Your emotions are not weaknesses. They are signs that you are alive, that you are human. Let yourself grieve when you need to. Let yourself feel joy without guilt. You do not have to suppress your feelings to be strong. True strength is in embracing them fully. Love will find you again. It may not look like what you expected, but it will come in the way you need it most. Keep your heart open. Do not let past wounds convince you that you are unworthy of love. You are worthy. You have always been worthy. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not have to earn love. The simple fact that you exist means you are deserving of love, care, and kindness. Do not settle for anything less. The universe is not punishing you. The challenges you face are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. Even in your hardest moments, life is working for you, not against you. Trust in that truth. You are not broken. You are not damaged. The scars you carry are proof that you have survived, that you have endured. Wear them with pride, not shame. They do not define you. They empower you. Forgive yourself for the times you didn't know better. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made while you are learning. You are growing, evolving, becoming. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to take a break. You are allowed to breathe without feeling guilty. Strength is not in never stopping. It is in knowing when to pause, when to heal, when to simply be. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. The path meant for you is uniquely yours. Trust it. Walk it with faith. There is no rush. There is no race. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Even in your darkest moments, light still lives within you. Even when you feel lost, you are still on your way. Even when fear whispers that you are not enough, the truth remains, you are more than enough. Keep believing. Keep moving forward. Keep shining. My dear child, in this vast world, it's easy to feel small. The pressures of life, the expectations placed upon you, and the responsibilities you carry can create a weight that feels unmanageable. There are times when you may feel overwhelmed by everything that surrounds you, by what others expect of you, and by the demands of your own heart. But in these moments, I want to remind you of something vital. You are enough, just as you are. It is easy to become consumed by the world's noise, to feel as though you have to prove yourself or accomplish more to be worthy of love and respect. But I tell you this, my dear child, you are worthy simply because you exist. You do not need to earn love, you do not need to earn peace, and you do not need to earn your place in this world.